travelers, and welcome to Ireland. We are starting off our trip in Dublin, and I'm going to show you how to spend the perfect 2 days in Dublin. So come on and let's go. Our first stop is St. Patrick's Cathedral, which was founded in 1191. It is the national cathedral of the Church of Ireland, and an adult ticket costs around €8 to get in. Okay, so obviously one of our first stops in Dublin is the Guinness Storehouse, where you can do a self-guided tour. You also get a tasting and get to learn all about how they make their Guinness here. If you haven't heard of Guinness, then you are obviously living under a rock, but Guinness is the famous beer of Ireland, and it's located right here in Dublin. The Guinness Museum is really cool, like really a lot cooler than I expected. It's very interactive, and you get to learn all about Arthur Guinness and his stout that originated in 1759. Okay guys, we have the Dublin Castle right behind me, and it was opened in 1204, which means that is 815 years ago, which is quite old. The Dublin Castle now serves as a government building, conference center, and is open for tourists. Most of the current buildings just date back to the 18th century. One of my favorite stops in Dublin was the Book of Kells and Trinity College Library. It was seriously a book lover's dream, and if you know me, I love to read. Right now we are headed to Jameson Whiskey Tours. It's a distillery here. If you guys have heard of any type of Irish whiskey, then you've definitely heard of Jameson. So we're doing a tour there, and Jamie's really excited because he loves Jameson. So I'm really excited to see what it is, and it's also a different kind of tour than Guinness, and a lot of people go to Guinness, so we wanted to do also something a little different. So I'm really excited to see what it's all about. The original distillery was on this site, and the tour allowed us to learn the history of Jameson, and it was so interesting and honestly a lot different than visiting Guinness, but I highly, highly suggest it.
The psyche of Irish people very miserable. Legs is far too sexy and happy with words. We have tears, and this is the sign. Leave the whiskey on your tongue for about 5 seconds and then swallow it.
So we just finished the Jameson tour, and it was really, really cool. You liked it?
Yeah, it was. So we gone to bourbon tours in the United States, and
yeah, because we're from Kentucky.
Yeah, and so like comparing them to it's, I guess it would be similar, but
it's also really different because you have to remember when you come here, they don't distill at this building anymore. They have moved their like whole distilling process to actually Cork, which is another town in Ireland. So you're not going to see all the like the whole process. Yeah.
But you just need to see like the difference of the histories and the difference.
Yeah, you learn about the history and the process, and you do get a tasting. So, and you get a free drink at the end too. So it was really, really cool. I highly suggest it. Okay guys, we are heading to the Brazen Head, which is the oldest bar in Dublin, and tonight we are doing a story and folk telling type of show there. They serve dinner and drinks, and they also tell us stories about old folk tales, and I think I heard something about fairies and like fairy tales, and they play music for us, and it's just like a really traditional Irish night where we have traditional Irish food, and I'm so excited. So we're heading there right this second. Okay, if you do only one thing in Dublin, do yourself a favor and do this storytelling dinner. It was by far the coolest thing that we did in Dublin, and perhaps all of Ireland, to be honest. The Irish have been amazing storytellers for centuries, and you can really tell how it shaped their culture. And it was so neat to learn about Irish history in this type of way. And we ate, we sang, and we just listened to really awesome stories and first-hand accounts of this awesome history and superstitions and all the things that make Ireland so special. Okay guys, so we are leaving Dublin and we're on to our next stop. Dublin was really awesome, and I really liked the town. I think 2 days was like the perfect amount of time there where we got to see everything that we wanted, but still had some time to like relax and shop and look around if we wanted to.
Yeah, if we would have stayed the third day, I think it just would have all been shopping, not...
Yeah, like if we would have stayed the third day, it would have been like shopping and like, I don't know, it's just like the perfect amount of time for that city. But anyway, we are on to our next stop, which is Killarney, and we're so excited, but you guys are gonna have to wait until the next video to see what we get up to. So I will see you guys in our next video. Bye and happy travels.